So, so what I noticed while I was, I guess I can say I was a student because I signed up, and the very first meeting, are you still with me?
Yes, I'm with you, Harry.
Okay.
Fine.
Um, when when I first met him, I actually met him um, in California, where he has an ashram. Back then he had numerous ashrams, but there were hundreds of people in the ashram, and he every day, every evening, he went to take a bath, and when he did that, he walked from his home with his entourage, and everybody, all of his students lined up. At the time, I didn't know anything about him really. I was just introduced by some friends, so they took me there, and I've noticed that it was very intense. The energy was very intense, and he was walking on this pathway, and there were people lined up on both sides. And at certain places in the pathway, he stopped and looked at somebody in the eye. And I didn't realize that you weren't supposed to be wearing sunglasses in his presence, and I had sunglasses on me, and I didn't know any better, so I had somebody come over and made me take my sunglasses off. And as he was doing this practice of standing in front of people, I noticed that people would immediately get on their knees. And what was going through my mind at the time is that I will not, under any circumstance, yield to anybody like that. And interestingly, as he walked by me, he stopped in front of me. And within a second, I was on my knees. And I had this experience for the few, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds that he was with me that I had never had before. So I signed up. And then what made me leave the ashram is I spent about a year there, and at the end, he invited me to his home. And again, I was in front of him on my knees, and he asked me for my heart. And when he did that, I couldn't be with that. It didn't feel good to me, and I ran.
Mm-hmm.
I left because that was so drastic to me that he basically said to me that the way to freedom is to give your heart to me. And at the time, how it occurred to me is that I will not, I will not give my heart to anyone. My heart is mine, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the only thing I have. and and that just turned me off from the whole experience, and I left.